In this video, I'm going to review the 8 new features that Canva rolled out this month of January. Let's go. Let's start with what's new in apps. The first new feature has to do with the Mockups app. So I'm really happy to see Canva keep building these mockups. And this one has to do with video mockups. It's called Color Options for Video Mockups. So we're going to see what video mockups are. This is not new. What's new is that you can now change the object of the mockups in these video mockups. So let's start at the beginning. What are video mockups? Well, you will find these when you work with an image. Okay, so here I have an image of a brand new YouTube channel. We are launching our Learn AI with Rondi channel, which I highly recommend you subscribe to. This is where we are going to publish all our AI videos from now on. So if you would like to follow that, not miss our ChatGPT and AI tutorials, subscribe right here. There will be a card. It's called Learn AI with Rondi. But anyway, this is the logo, and I want to show you how we can create a mockup from this. So you first need to select your image, then you go to your edit button right here, and you will find the Mockups apps right here. So I'm going to click here, and you will see different mockups. So you have your regular mockups, I would say, so a cup or different things really right here. You can use the little arrows to navigate between the different mockups. You have your smartphone, prints, apparel, computers, etc. But there, right here, the second section, I would say, in this menu is called videos. So I'm going to click on see all. These are video mockups. So you see, you can still insert that image inside these placeholders that you see here, but these are video clips. You see 7 seconds, 6 seconds. So it's pretty convenient. So I'm just going to choose one to show you what this new feature is all about. I'm going to take the example of a cup. So for example, this one right here, I'm going to click on it. And the result is that my image is now placed on this video mockup. So I'm going to play the file so you can see what it does. So you can see the smoke coming out of the cup. And the cup is white, right? But my mockup is green. So the new feature is this section right here that says color, right? So if I click here, I now have access to my different brand kit colors or just regular colors and create a new color from here. So what I will try to do here is to create a color for this cup that matches this green background, which is a plain background. So I'm going to click on the little plus button right here, use the color picker, and simply hover over that green color. There you go. You see my color has been selected. I now have the access to the hex code. So this is good. I'm going to click out and apply changes to my video mockup. So Canva will work its magic a little bit and then change the color of the object with the help of AI in my video. So this is pretty powerful in my opinion. You see, I didn't speed up the video so you could see how fast it's working. And now I have a green cup with the same effect and my video mockup looks much better. I'm going to make that bigger on my page. So I'm just going to scale this image so you can see it full frame. There you go. I'm going to put this in presenter mode. And there you go. Learn AI with Rondi. You can learn AI with us while sipping on a nice cup of coffee if you subscribe to the new channel. So this is the first novelty I wanted to show you today. This feature is called Color Option for Video Mockups. You will find it in the mockup section. And how do you access this mockup section? Well, again, I'll show you. You need to select an image first, click on Edit, and then you will find the Mockups apps right here. Alternatively, you can click on the Apps button right here, the Apps tab in your side panel. So click right here, scroll down a bit until you see the popular apps, and you will find Mockups right here. So 2 ways to access the Mockups app: from an image, okay, with the Edit button, or from the side panel looking under the Apps tab. Now, I believe this would work with the majority of the video mockup, or at least those that have an actual object you can color. So yeah, go out there, try these video mockups. They are free for all Canva users to try. And also let me know in the comment section if you are already subscribed to our new AI channel. I'm going to be watching if your name is down there in the comments. Now, let's move on to the second category of new feature. This is what's new in presentation. I have 2 new features to talk about in that presentation bucket. The first one is offline presentation. Canva listened and actually made our presentations available with all of their perks, and you are going to see what I mean in a second, when using offline mode. But before I do, let me show you, I have right here a document. So right now I still have my internet on, so I just want to briefly show you this presentation, which is a template from the work kits. You see it has videos, it has animations. So I want to show you that this will work in offline mode as well. You will need to go back to Canva's homepage, find the presentation you wish to use offline. In my case, it's this one right here. And I'm going to click on the three little dots right here and find Enable Offline Presenting. So you see, this is a new feature. If I click here, need to keep your design private. Offline presenting saves data to your device. We don't recommend using this feature if you want to keep the content of this design private. So this is an extra security step, privacy step that Canva gives us. Me, I'm fine. This is my computer, so I'm downloading. And you see offline sync, enabling testing offline presentation. So very quickly, the presentation kind of downloaded something to my computer, and there you go. I don't know if it's in my computer anywhere, or I don't know exactly how it works, but you can now see here this little tag right here in my design that says present offline. I'm now ready to disconnect from the internet. So I'm going to kill my internet, coming right here, my Wi-Fi settings, disconnect from Randy extender, and there you go. I'm now offline, and I can see from my Canva homepage that everything has gone, but I have this one document, this one presentation that I can now present offline. So I'm going to click on it and show you that everything works perfectly. Okay, so I have my animations. You see how the photos and the text animate. You will see how the video plays both on this page and the background of this page right here. So everything is playing properly. I can even bring up a timer if I wanted to. You see, with using the number 5 key on my keyboard, I can bring up a timer. Delete that timer. I can use the different keyboard shortcut, for example, the dramatic drum roll. There you go. That's letter D on my keyboard. I could blur the background with the B on my keyboard. So you see, you can do pretty much everything you can do when using Canva online. So this is new. It's called Offline Presentations. You will first need to go to your homepage, to your design, and activate that offline mode. But then, works like a charm. If you need to present in a place like in a plane, for example, or on the road, or in a conventional center, just download the presentation beforehand and you're good to go. And by the way, this feature is also going to be available to everyone on every platform, so desktop and mobile. Now, moving on to the second new feature in presentation, I'm talking about Draw in Present mode. This one is super cool. It enables me to use the drawing tools in Canva in presenting modes, and not just one presenter mode, both the presenter modes. So we're going to see what these presenter modes are, but before we do dive into this feature, please know that in order to be able to use that feature, you will need to be using the desktop version of Canva, either via the web, like I'm doing right now, or if you have it installed on your desktop computer, use the Canva desktop app. We're going to test it out with this slide right here. So two different modes. Presenter mode will have this feature, the draw feature, which is what you see right here, enabled. Okay, the first one is when you go into full screen mode via this little arrow right here that says present full screen. So I'm going to show you. Let's click here. So the feature is right here. You see draw on page. So if I click here, I now bring up these different drawing tools right here, and I can draw immediately on that slide. So let's say I want to draw something nice right here in Diana's hand. I can select one of these 3 pens. I'm gonna go for the marker, the thin one. I can change the color. Okay, so you have 3 predefined colors. I would love that these colors be my brand kit color, for example. They're not, unfortunately, but I can create any color I like. So let's just go for white. Okay, so I have a white marker, and now I can draw something like this fluffy little rabbit, for example. I'm not a great artist when it comes to drawing rabbits, but hey, I can try, right? So yeah, there is a little rabbit right here on Diana's hand, and it's quite furry, has little legs, and yeah, it's a cute little rabbit that Diana has in her hand. Anyways, you see, this could be useful not just for drawing rabbits, but also for, I don't know, highlighting stuff, for example. Like if you want to highlight something on your slide while presenting, or if you want to write something additional on your slide, or draw an arrow to something important, you can do so. And Canva will assist you. You see this roughly drawn like shape. Canva will kind of like beautify the shapes you create when you use the drawing tools right here. You also have your eraser. Okay, so the eraser allows you to quickly erase everything you've created on that slide. The only thing that we lose from the original draw tool is the thickness of the stroke of each of the tools. Okay, so in the original tool, let me show you when I quit the presenter mode. In the original tool, you have the thickness of, you see the weight and the transparency of that stroke that you can modify. You lose that in present mode. So that was the first mode, the first way to get into presenter mode. But you can also get into another type of presenter mode, and that is the real presenter mode, not just the little arrows right here. In order to get into presenter mode, you need to click the present button right here. And then the second button right here, presenter view, called presenter view, not presenter mode. This mode right here will do two things. It will open the presenter studio and an audience window, okay, that you don't see here, but there is an audience window on my other screen. So from here, the difference between this mode and the previous one is that from here, you can have your notes on this side of the screen. You can adjust the side of the screen. You can modify your notes right here if you click on this little button. So you can make that smaller or bigger, just really up to you. And you will also have your drawing mode right here. So same, you can come here, select a pen and start drawing little things here. Now, this is an update I really love as someone who presents a bunch of training and webinars and often use Canva Presenters mode. I think this is great. Like I can now really get into full-on educator mode and use the whiteboard tools that I have in my toolkit right here. So yeah, I love this feature and I hope Canva continues to beef up this presenter mode. I really would love to see a teleprompter somehow like built in this mode. That would be awesome. All right, moving on to the next feature. We are making some progress, guys, and learning about these new features. If you are enjoying this video, please make sure to like it, subscribe to our channel. This is your go-to place to learn anything about Canva. Don't forget, we have the AI channel now. Everything that has to do with ChatGPT will now be published on this other channel. So make sure you follow, subscribe to this channel as well. But hey, let's continue discovering what's new for this month of January and move on to the next category of feature. I'm talking about Canva Docs. There's something new in Canva Docs. I have experimented with it. Pretty cool. Let me show you. It's called drop-down lists and presets for these drop-down lists. So what they are, in order to show you, I need to get into a Canva document. So here is one that I started to show you, to demonstrate what these drop-downs are. Drop-downs are these little lists that you can see right here, look like a pill kind of design, and they have several options. It's kind of like a list, but you can add options, just like in Excel where you create a drop-down list. Well, this is the same thing. So two things are new. First, the mere fact that they now exist, right? That Canva added these. So how do you add a drop-down to your design, to your Canva doc? Well, use the little plus button or the quick action. So that would be / on an English version keyboard when you're using Canva in English, or for those of you who don't have Canva in English or an English version keyboard, use the little plus button right here. That everybody has access to that. And if you scroll down just enough, you will find drop-downs right here. Drop down. So click on that and you can choose between creating a new drop-down, so create drop-down. You can use an existing drop-down in your document. So you see, that's the one I have right there. And not see it, it's underneath this menu, but it's right there. Or you can use one of the presets. So you have drop down for status, you have drop downs for rating, for effort, timing, for priority, approval. So these are the presets that Canva set for us. But if you want to create one from scratch, you can create a new dropdown, and you will have by default 3 options that you can obviously modify with the little pencil right here. So option 1 would be runny. Okay, validate. You can change the color of the pill. Okay, so let's go for yellow. Good. Now, option 2 will be, let's say, Diana. Let's give Diana a different color as well. Let's go for pink. And option 3 will be both. So let's go for Rondi. Okay, and also give Rondi a different color. So there you go. I have created my drop-down list, okay? And it's very easy to, after that, like reorganize the items on that list. It's really up to you. But I just wanted to show you how easy it is to create this drop-down list. So these are very convenient. Let me show you an example of a doc template that uses them. Right here, this is a goal tracker. So you will see your goal right here, and then the status of your goal. This is still to do, so ongoing and done. So for example, ongoing, you could change that for anything else like this, or I could give a color for ongoing. Ongoing might be pink, for example. You see, it changed the color. And then done could be green, for example, because it's already done. Okay, cool. So now you see ongoing pink, done is green. So this is what the drop downs are. They are a neat little way to work in your Canva Docs. And I'm loving where these Canva Docs are going. Every time I take a look at them, they look better and better. So yeah, I'm almost ready to do the switch between using Google Docs and really switching all of that to a Canva doc, because they look beautiful, really, like much more flexibility in terms of visual communication than your typical Google Docs. And by the way, I realized this morning that I lost a very important Google document with the entire course I had written for ChatGPT, the OBS ChatGPT course. I cried for a few hours, and then I just decided, okay, let's move on. That's life. It's impossible to recover. But hey, maybe that would have been a different story if I had used a Canva doc. So I'm kind of ready to switch, to be honest. All right, story apart, let's move on to the next category of features. What's new in AI? So we have 2 new features here as well. Let's jump straight into the first one. This one is called Dreamlab of your brand. And this is bringing you the power of the image generator Dreamlab straight into your brand kit. Now, for that, obviously, you will need to be a custodian of a brand kit, or at least have a Canva Pro or Canva Teams account, something that gives you access to the brand kit, yours or the one of your team, and also permission access in order to modify this brand kit. But once you do, let me show you what this feature does. So from the homepage, you are going to locate your brand button. Okay, this one right here, go to your brand kits. And me, I'm gonna use my Ronnie's brand kit right here. Scroll down to the section with your photos. There you go, photos right here. And the feature works like so. You can now generate on-brand images on demand. You can now use any photo in your brand kit as a style reference to generate high quality photos perfect for your brand. Try it out from the menu of any photos. Okay, so what it does is the following. You see, you click on the 3 little dots on a photo, and you can now generate from photo. So I'm going to do that, and you see it opens a Dreamlab pop-up window. Describe what photos you'd like to create in this style. Okay, I would like to generate a 40-year-old guy looking up, thinking. Oh yeah, a 40-year-old guy with a beard looking up, thinking. Okay, let's see if Dreamlab can generate a similar looking photo. It's going to be using my original photo as a reference. So if things go according to plan, the photo should look similar to what the original photo does. And there you go. It's not too bad. kind of emulated my shirt with the little white dots. Okay, that's good. This guy, I would say, is a little bit more handsome than me, but it does look kind of like me, right? So I think the AI did a good job at understanding, using the reference image. And now from here, I can select one or the other photos. They could all be used, to be honest. So I can now add all of these to my brand kit simply by pressing this button, and they will be nicely stored right here in my brand kit photos. Now, this is a very particular use case because I'm trying to create photos of me. And obviously you guys will recognize this is not me, but I could do something else. Like I could do like this background, for example. If I download this background, let's download this and upload this right here in my brand's photo. So I'm going to add a new photo. This should be my downloads right here. There you go. Now I have this pattern, like this yellow pattern with lines. Okay. I could generate a new prompt based on that photo. So create a purple color background with wavy lines like the reference image. Okay, let's see if it understands I want something like that, but purple. If it does, it would be amazing. So it saves me a bunch of time. I don't have to create these patterns myself or with my team. Okay, so I have something kind of similar. All right, so these are not exactly the same. I like that we can have a bigger preview. So we are getting there. This one is okay, but it's not exactly the same style. So I could retry, okay, if I wanted to, or I could change my prompt. But I mean, you get the point. Canva is bringing the power of Dreamlab and the AI generation tools straight to your brand kit. Oh, you see, this is a little bit better. This one, the third one, this I could probably use. And lastly, I just want to show you that if I go to my brand right here inside this document and select the same brand kit, so the Ronnie's brand kit, scroll down a bit, I will find my photos that I just generated. So if I want this beautiful looking guy right here that looks kind of like me in my Canva doc, I can bring him up like so straight from my brand kit. So I think this is a neat little feature. I'm looking forward really to see what Canva will come up with related to AI in 2025. I believe 2025 is going to be such a big year for AI innovation and AI integration into every single product we use. It's just so exciting, like very exciting times. And I believe that Canva will be up to our expectations. And I really, really am looking forward to everything that's coming. And talking about AI, let's move on to the next new AI feature. The next new feature, which is more like an improvement to an existing feature, has to do with Magic Media. All right, Magic Media is this possibility to generate media with AI. And this feature has to do with Magic Media for video generation. So the promise is to generate better AI generated videos with Magic Media. I have reviewed Magic Media for videos before. It was not good. Let's be honest. The videos generated with Canva were not good at all. So let's see how much better it is now. Now, the first thing you need to do is to locate Magic Media. So you will find Magic Media under your apps. Okay, so click on the apps button, scroll down a bit, and you should see Magic Media right here under the Canva apps. Okay, more from Canva, Magic Media right here. So as usual, you have your three tabs right here: images, graphics, and videos. Okay, so videos is where we have been promised an improvement. So I'm going to use the prompt box right here to write my first prompt. The first prompt is a dog running outside. Okay, I want to see if Canva can generate a nice video of a dog running outside. Generate. So as a reminder, Magic Media is going to be a freemium kind of feature. So you will be able to use it for free if you are still within your credits, or if you are a Canva Pro or Canva Team users, we will have up to 50 credits per month. So if you're a free user, use this sparingly because you have very little credits to play with. I'm not going to speed up the video so you see how long it takes for Magic Media to actually generate this video of a dog running outside. And yeah, I think the bar is very high. Like today we have lots of AI video generator, good ones, Sora from OpenAI, you have Hailuo, you have Runway, you have Minimax. So all of these video generator are raising the bar of what's possible. So there you go, we have our dog right here. our Canva generated dog. Let's add this to our design. Okay, so if you like it, you can simply click on the video right here. It will be added to your page. Let's watch it. So the dog is indeed outside. It's not running, it's kind of stopping and then turning in a very weird way. So there you go. That's kind of like what I was afraid of, like these weird, unrealistic movements that are typical to like poor AI video models or even image models. So this is not good. This doesn't convince me of anything better, or at least it is still better than what we used to have in Canva. Let's admit it, because before you would type anything and images would not be moving. At least it's moving, but it's not good. Let's try something else. I'm going to refresh because I want to use the Inspire Me button. Okay, so let's give it a try. Old book sitting on a desk near a window, professional cinematography. No? A wide shot of water lily floating in a pond. I'm trying to find something with actual movement here. You know what? I'm just going to try a river flowing in the middle of a valley. Okay, that shouldn't be too hard for an AI model to generate. There you go. My river flowing in the middle of a valley is complete. It's right here. I'm gonna pop this into my document right here. There you go. So we see a river flowing in the middle of a valley, indeed, with some sort of a drone shot. I mean, this is not too bad. Yesterday, I was able to generate this other river flowing in the middle of the valley. The quality is not great, to be honest. Like, it's still blurry. Both of them are quite blurry, and we can still see some aberration from the AI. We can clearly see something is not completely right with this. Like, the laws of physics are not fully respected. So yeah, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced, Canva, sorry. There's definitely an improvement. And the title of this new feature is Magic Media for Video is getting better. It is getting better, but it's not good enough. All right. In the age of the explosion of AI video tools, we expect better, we expect decent. This is just not decent enough to work with, in my opinion. So Canva, I hope that you have something in mind. I don't know if you are going to continue the same strategy of acquiring companies that have developed an expertise in specific areas of design. It would be great that Canva would partner or acquire an AI video model or company and integrate that into Canva. I see this as the best way to actually get there. That would be great. And we are moving on to the last category of new features. I'm talking about a few improvements in the UI UX of Canva. And this first one right here is called Smart Tagging for Private Media. This is pretty cool. I'm going to show you how it works. Just know, before we get into it, that it's available to all Canva users, these smart tags, on every platform, so both desktop and mobile. So smart tagging for the private media you upload into Canva, what does it mean? Well, for example, if you upload an image, let's take this image of myself, okay, that I nicely took in our kitchen for a thumbnail. Not my best photo, but if you have already uploaded your media into Canva, you can click on these three little dots right here. And the first section of the description of the video, you see, I don't even have a title for this photo. You should see right here the smart tags, okay? These tags with the little AI sparkle next to them. So these tags have been auto-generated by the AI. So you see fridge, kitchen, pan, food, plate, hungry. Somehow look hungry. But yeah, so this is pretty cool. I can edit that, so I can delete them. I can add more tags. I'm not sure if I add one, maybe glasses. It will not have the little AI sparkle next to it because this is a tag that I manually added to the description. So yeah, the novelty is this right here, this section with the auto-generated tag. So let's take another example right here. For example, this media right here. Okay, that's a little Ganesha with like a traditional outfit. Let's see. So elephants, tradition, candle, book, adorable, festival. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Last one, let's see what they have to say about the Canva logo. There you go. Format, gradient, file, extension, illustration. And this one, computer, sound, audio, tech, eyeglasses, voice, keyboard, online, mic. Yep, that's pretty accurate for this photo right here. And this little paper right here, use your YouTube voice is something I keep right here, trying to be more authentic in the way I deliver my YouTube videos. You guys let me know if you enjoy this style of me being more laid back and less like, hey guys, what's up guys? So yeah, less YouTube-y this year for me. I feel like this is the way to go. All right, so this was smart tagging. It works as well from the Canva homepage. So if I go and click on my projects and go to my images, I have the same images right here. So for example, the Learn AI with Rondi logo. Let's see. We have AI, robots, tech, digital, illustration, artificial coding, and learn. Okay, yeah, why not? So that's what I wanted to show you. We have one last feature to cover for this month of January. This has been quite an action-packed month in terms of features. So we started the year with a bang. This one is called New Design Smart Swapping. This is a little improvement that allows you to reorder different elements that are equally distant from each other. Okay, so if you pay attention, I have 3 different elements right here, 3 different photos. I added a frame and etc. But the distance between each of them is the same, 79 pixels. So the novelty is that if you select all 3 of these pictures, you should see this little like target thingy at the middle of your images. Okay, so if you click on one of these little cursors right there, you can swap your elements, you see, and Canva doesn't let me do anything else with that. So I can just swap it for one or the other elements there. And so you can quickly, like so, reorganize your photos, your elements, or anything really that you have displayed on your page by clicking on that little round target right here and moving it. Okay, if you don't click on that target, if you click here, you will move your entire selection. But if you click on the target, then you can swap and reorganize your elements. So that's a small feature. This one is available to all users on all platforms. So yeah, have fun, play around with this. And this is where I'm going to leave it for today. Make sure to check out the other What's Hot episodes in our playlist. We have 44 videos to date. Woo! That's a lot of what's hot. For those of you who are enrolled in the Canva Master Course, I also upload these What's Hot episodes in the dedicated section of the course. So as a student, you have access to all of the novelties as well. Thank you for watching. I will see you here or on the AI channel. And yeah, take care. I will see you soon.